Hi, and welcome to the second episode of the show. I did not quite keep up with my plan to do one of these every week, but I probably should not have started the show the week before I had to get taxes done and the week before I was going out of town to shoot my friend's wedding. I actually went to Tortola for 3 days, which is in the British Virgin Islands. I was shooting video and stills for my friend Kyle, who's getting married down there. I was concentrating on the stills, but I did set up a tripod with my Rebel T5 on it to capture video of the actual ceremony, and then I cut in a bunch of photos that I had taken kind of as like a B-roll situation. I recorded the sound from behind them. They were getting married on the beach with my sound recorder, and I made a big mistake of not putting some kind of wind protection over it, and the ocean and the wind almost made the sound unusable, or so I thought, until I went through some tutorials on YouTube and learned how to use Premiere Pro to eliminate the majority of the wind noise and be able to use the equalizers to bring back up the vocals. It's really, really amazing how much you could do in there.
There are emotions, but let me start with a passage from the Word of God. Today, Genesis 2:24, we find these words.
I was really happy with the way the video turned out. I gave him one of the whole ceremony and then one I edited down with music to about 3 minutes, cut in part of the vows, and even taught myself how to make a little animated map for the beginning in Premiere Pro. So even though I haven't been making the show, I've been doing a lot of video. Another thing I've been doing is making a few little biking videos when me and my friends bike on Wednesdays. I had this whole grand idea that I'd be able to use one of these magic arms and mount the camera in all kinds of different positions. These are really cool if you haven't used them. They've got ball heads on each side that could attach to, like a camera mount, a tripod mount, and then you just basically turn this and it locks everything, the elbow and the ball heads in place. And then I was gonna try and get shots of the pedal, shots of the chain, everything, but it's just the vibration from the bike is just too much, and I just can't get it. It'll end up moving. So instead I came up with a different solution, which is kind of the, almost like a little GoPro scenario, where I came up with this little clip and I attached this clip to the handlebars, and then I attached a ball head to the clip, which locks. So even though the handlebars are bent, I was able to get a nice angle, straight angle to shoot a little bit of video. Thought the video came out pretty cool. It's just, it's really a lot of vibration, even with the shocks on the bike and the cheap image stabilization on the kit lens. So one thing I need to do is I tried to use the warp stabilizer in Premiere Pro, but that kind of vibration, I either need to figure out how to tweak the settings better or come up with a different solution in post-processing to try and fix that a little more. That's one thing I want to play around with, and hopefully I come up with a better one for next week. Other videos, I finally finished up the Akron Tool and Die commercial I've been working on. I'll put a link to that. That came out pretty nice. Public design, marketing, communications firm came up with a script for that, and then I shot it and edited it all together and did voiceover work for that, added in the voice after. And last weekend I shot a video, an event video. I used 3 cameras. I had my 6D on the tripod for the main camera, shot some handheld B-roll, recorded the audio separately, and then was using my old 7D to shoot some stills during the event. So really getting good at multitasking, which will again come in handy tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm shooting a video for Child Guidance and Family Solutions. I'll mainly be shooting stills during the event, but I'll have the little Rebel on the tripod again to catch the keynote address. One thing I was planning on doing to worry less about the sound was using the shotgun style mic, and then I realized there is no mic input on the Rebel. So I came up with a separate solution where I could plug the mic into my audio recorder, and then again use that same Manfrotto why can't I think clamp's the word I'm looking for, and ball head to mount that to the tripod also, so everything's in the same spot, so I could run over, get the settings, get it monitored, press the 2 buttons and let it go. Hopefully have time before the event to get a little sound check in with somebody. So besides that, I picked up a new piece of gear, which I was hoping would come in handy for video. It's a Steadicam, and I worked today to try and get it calibrated, which I had read could be a little bit difficult and a little trying on the patience. And this is not a super expensive one or a super big one, so I think it's a little more touchy than most. As you can see, even after some extensive trying, I never quite got it leveled where it needs to be. So I still need to play with it a little more, maybe watch a couple more videos, see if I'm doing everything right. I did attempt to shoot some panning shots with it. I know it takes some practice. They say, you know, not only calibration, but once you do have it balanced right, it still takes some practice to get it right. I attempted a little bit to do the, almost like I had it on a camera slide, which is one of the things I would like to be able to do with it besides follow behind, you know, video. But I'll keep playing with that, and hopefully I'll be able to make some cool videos with that in the coming future, in the near future. So yeah, been doing a lot of video work, so almost, you know, probably about a quarter of my business lately has been video instead of just straight up stills. Even on Thursday, I'm going to be shooting a technical conference out at LTS Scale, and I've made a video for LTS Scale before, so this will be my second video job for them, and yeah, I've done about 5 photo jobs. So yeah, it's really been doing exactly what I hoped, is doing the videos for fun and learning new skills and stuff for friends has really been paying off when it comes to the professional work. So I hope to keep the ball rolling, keep making videos for the YouTube channel, keep making money professionally on the videos, and overall improving all the skills. So that's about it for this week. I have a few more videos for next week to show and share that I'm going to be working on, and some interesting things I've been doing photographically that I'd like to share as well. So till next time.